Welcome to the Popish Plot. I'm Nate.
I'm Jessica.
And I'm Mike.
And today is a special episode. We finally arranged for all three of us to be here, along with Anthony.
And it's Halloween.
So we're dressed up in costumes.
Long-time viewers may know that it's a source of some frustration for me that it is Nate and Anthony who are friends, and yet Nate is never here whenever we have Anthony as a guest. So this time, we very carefully arranged things so that Nate would be here.
Yes, we made sure. And then MTM came along. For those of you who have been watching the show for some time, MTM is Mary Therese Marie.
Mm-hmm. One of
Anthony's friends.
Yeah. The paleo trad girl.
Yeah, apparently she got it into her head that she was going to hunt down the vampire pope, and she needed his help as he has some experience wandering the globe. So...
Vampire pope?
Yeah, apparently there was some apocryphal story about a pope who was made into a vampire, and so his death was faked, and new pope was elected, and...
But you have to be dead to become a vampire. But
technically vampires are the undead, so I can see where she's going. Because if she's super, super trad like we've seen, then therefore... If the Pope is undead, then every other Pope after him is not the real Pope. So I'm sure she's probably got, some 12th century Pope in mind that she's like, we can go back to those ways.
From an MTM standpoint, I can see where she's going. Officially, once you died in becoming a vampire, you would then cease to be the Pope.
That's what I'm saying.
Yes. I'm simply saying that apparently she's gotten into her bonnet that there is a undead Pope out there that she needs to find, and I don't know what happens when you find the vampire Pope.
It's unknown if their intention is to kill him and end his threat, or to pledge their obedience to him as the true vicar of Christ on earth.
It really is. It really is tough.
One. And now that I think about it, it's probably before the 12th century because she doesn't follow Trent either.
Well, I mean, Trent is until the 16th, but sure.
But anyways, as a result, unfortunately, Anthony's not here. But he did make sure to forward me his notes for the episode.
Okay. I'm sitting beyond the edge of the table because we were trying to accommodate a fourth person.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yeah.
I like how Anthony doesn't even have to be here to inconvenience me.
That
is entirely in keeping with his brand.
It's like a gift.
Mm-hmm.
Terrible gift.
It's Halloween, so we are all here in costumes.
We are all here in costumes. I am Mr. Captain Space Guy.
Yes, we brought legally distinct and different costumes. I am sexy, hard to find guy.
And why sexy?
Well, it's a woman's costume, so obviously it's sexy, whatever it is. Plus, the guy's costume came with pants. The woman's costume came with sheer knee-highs and said maybe you should put on some Daisy Dukes.
Just a suggestion.
Just wear some short shorts for this. Whatever you got.
And are you scary disco ball?
That was one thing I thought about, but no, I am the prosperity gospel.
Plant a seed.
So you are scary disco balls. Or death dressed up as a disco ball? It's very confusing.
This is the eternal fate of those who believe in the prosperity gospel. They put their faith in money, and money will not save them.
So shall we get on to these notes?
Yep, he wrote notes.
I printed them out. I haven't really looked at them, so I can't prepare us for what we're about to find.
I freely acknowledge I am of two minds. On the one hand, I'm thinking, we dodged a bullet. We should just keep dodging it. On the other hand, I do have a certain morbid curiosity.
All right. So, first on his list, St. Anthony Chapel in Pittsburgh.
Wait.
Yeah, that's like a real place.
That is a real place.
That's the one with all the relics, right?
Yeah. This is actually, to put it in Anthony terms, this church has everything. They have the largest collection of relics anywhere outside of the Vatican, including 22 splinters of the True Cross, a scrap of Mary's veil, bones from all 12 apostles, and a molar of St. Anthony of Padua.
Holy smokes.
All right. I know he probably did put it in the notes, but when they say 12, do they have something of Judas, or are they talking about Matthias?
Not in the notes.
Or maybe the slant rhyme of Paul.
Not in the notes.
I'm going to assume they mean Matthias.
I'm going to assume Matthias.
Okay.
Although I'm fairly certain that now that you've mentioned bones of Judas, I'm sure Anthony, if they exist, Anthony can find them inside of a burned out Taco Bell.
That sounds about it. That's on brand. Yep. No, I did. Okay. It's,
All right, wait.
It's a shame he's not here, but I have to give Anthony credit. I have misjudged him. That is a genuinely useful
genuinely
suggestion.
valid pilgrimage site to go to.
Holy
that
smokes.
is, if you got the opportunity, you really ought to go there.
No. Is he on a winning streak? And did he follow this up by going, I believe, not even across town in Pittsburgh, for the largest collection of Orthodox relics in America? Because oddly, Pittsburgh has both collections.
That they may all be one.
Well, looking a little bit ahead here, I'm going to say no.
So many
no,
patriarchs?
no, he did not. No, he did not. In fact, apparently, this is a one-off.
Okay.
That
often happens.
Next, we have the chapel of the heads of Venerable Thomas Dinglee.
Wait. Is this a Rasputin thing? Because that seems highly inappropriate for our show.
No, it is not a Rasputin thing.
But
I said heads. I know.
Like Zaphod Beeblebrock's heads?
No. Apparently, Thomas Dinglee was a church prior in England. I don't have years here, but he did die of beheading.
Anthony not being specific. That's shocking.
Due to it looks like unsubstantiated charges of treason against the king.
That does sound, right?
Many holy people were executed on those kinds of charges.
Yep. So this chapel can be found apparently at the Northumbria train station.
At the train station?
At the train station. It's not at the train station, but apparently you need to go to the train station to find it. He says take the train from London to Northumbria.
Okay.
When you get off the train, find the man with the hat. And tell him you are here. Tell him, not ask him, but tell him. He specifies that you have to tell, not ask. Don't ask him where the three heads are. You have to tell him you are here to see the three heads of the one guy.
All right.
That's actually in quotes. 3 heads of one guy.
Okay. So does he explain how this guy has 3 heads?
Yes, actually, that is in the notes.
You know. Yeah, sure. Yeah, tell us.
Apparently, there was a church that had sometime after his death that had claimed to have as a relic the head.
That seems reasonable.
Pretty common. Yeah.
That head was then discredited, both of not being his head nor being the head of any other saint.
All right, I'm imagining a St. Helen type thing where they just kept throwing sick people at it and didn't do anything.
I don't quite know, but apparently sometime after that, another church acquired a different head, which they also claimed was the head of Venerable Thomas Dinglee.
I feel like I know where this is going.
Yeah, discredited. This chapel, though, when they got their head, knowing about the other 2, apparently they decided, and this is in quotes, they had to collect them all.
Like the Pokemon?
Like Pokemon. So they got all. They have their head, which it doesn't state whether or not it has yet been discredited.
Wait. Anthony put some pictures. Is that one their head? Because it looks like he's putting them in order.
It looks like it, yes.
I'm pretty sure that is like the head of a chimpanzee.
I feel now like he's basically just playing 3-card Monty with us.
Yeah, no. So apparently this particular chapel does have some interesting things. Of course, there is Anthony's favorite thing, the gift shop.
He does love a good gift shop.
He does love a good gift shop. Apparently, this one has some very nice icons that you can purchase.
Okay.
Purchase. You can't purchase an icon.
You can purchase an icon.
You're allowed to buy them.
No, you're right. These ones you can definitely...
unless it's been blessed.
These ones you can definitely go and buy, because I'm going to say, based on what he's telling me thereof, you can't bless those. Saint Marilyn Monroe.
Wait, huh?
The Venerable Bruce Campbell.
He's still alive.
Yeah, he is still alive. I mean, he is a venerable artist. But you know,
I don't dispute that.
But yeah. I'm not even going to name the rest of these. This is ridiculous.
Nate, are these icons or these are like collectibles?
I honestly, I don't know.
I feel like
there's no pictures here.
This church does not have a good idea of which is which, so I mean...
they do all
shopping, James Dean, Elvis.
But you can go there, while you're there, you can get...
Elvis is on velvet.
You can get, they've got some stuff, they've got...
Tweed? What do the British do?
But apparently you can get confession while you're there. It is...
Oh, God.
It is an Anglican confession because it's Church of England.
Of course.
Of
course.
So it's not entirely keeping with being Catholic and stuff, but apparently their confessions are performed by cousins of that disgraced nun from the St. Cody episode. The
one out west, the finger or the toe or something.
The pinky finger of St. Cody had that disgraced nun who would hear confessions. Well, would let you tell confessions. She couldn't hear because she was deaf.
Yeah.
That was what made it not so much of an invalid confession, because she actually wasn't hearing your confession.
And these are her cousins?
These are her cousins.
Oh, God.
Does it say if they're also deaf?
No, it does not. They are not deaf. Well, so I know what you're thinking. They're doing confession. They're doing confession. Please tell me it's at least like a male priest, right? And apparently, you can have one or the other. The priest is these are twin. These are her cousins who are twins. One is a male. One is a female, and she's a priest in the Anglican Church. It just says his name is Bob.
This is the Anthony content I'm here for.
Apparently, though, Bob is a very understanding confessor.
Sure. Hashtag be kind.
Okay.
All
right. So we're gonna move on to the third one. Hopefully, that one's a little bit better. I haven't looked ahead this time.
No. It's always 2 bums and 1 fine. So we've already been through the good one.
Yep. And this one's a bum as well. This is the reliquary of the dead skin of Saint Simon Magus.
So like a whole skin? Like, do they skin him? Is this some sort of magic thing?
No. It's
because they skinned Saint Bartholomew.
And then he picked it up and carried it around and all his,
No, this is a lot more I bet if
he was in modern times, he'd use it to go through the you have to have a passenger lane while driving.
This is more like that one I was talking about with Claire of Assisi, the hair clippings and toenails.
Is this a Hugh Hefner thing?
No. Howard Hughes.
Howard Hughes, yes.
Yes, it is a Howard Hughes kind of a thing. Apparently, it is a jar made by Simon Magus. The glass jar was made by Simon Magus, and it's filled with bits of dead skin from when his feet got really dry and peely.
I freely acknowledge I do not know off the top of my head when the glass jar was invented, but I'm pretty confident it wasn't in the 1st century.
No, I'm pretty sure too. I also don't have any idea why exactly it is in Winnipeg, Manitoba.
Why not?
It is the land of mini tubas or something.
Yeah. According to his instructions, you need to rent. It gets really snowy up there, so you need to rent a snow track.
It's in the Great White North.
You know, one of those big things with the treads on both sides. You see them in like Arctic, like in videos when they're like going into the Arctic. You need to get one of those and drive down Highway 1. About 3 miles out, you'll find a. No, I can't.
See, but that's going to be just confusing because everything in Canada...
Storage facility. You'll find a storage facility about 3 miles outside of town.
But everything in Canada is marked out by kilometers. So
Yeah.
it's very confusing.
It does say miles. I was
yeah,
like...
no, I don't doubt it. Anthony's an American, but...
I mean, maybe he measured it. Maybe he did the calculation.
Okay.
I mean...
But it says 3 miles.
Sure. Okay, so 5 clicks out of town.
So about 5 kilometers outside of town, you're going to find a storage facility.
Storage facility?
Yeah, storage facility. You know,
well,
one of those places that has a whole bunch of garages inside of it. Apparently, they are in Unit 312.
Okay, at least it's not like Unit 666.
Thank goodness for that, right?
We've got that going for us.
This one apparently has Kelst Carmelites. So these ones decide to keep their shoes.
I mean, they're in Canada.
Once again,
your feet will just fall off.
Once again, the gift shop. He loves the gift shop. They have some fantastic blessed rosaries for sale. That's not kosher.
But maybe they were blessed by heretical people, so they're not actually blessed items.
We can hope. They do apparently also feature, as we've heard before from his things, the rosary and the round.
I mean, out of all the crazy stuff, I have to say, getting a bunch of little abuelas to all pray the rosary, you should start to get a different mystery and going simultaneously does seem like the least bad.
I am curious. I am curious though, why there are so many abuelas in Manitoba.
Least bad, yeah. It's very cold for.
I mean, I don't. People are allowed to live where they want to live, and people move all the time. So maybe there is. Maybe I don't know. Maybe there is a large Latin community in Manitoba.
I mean,
I honestly don't know.
I imagine this case. It's not so much your ethnic background. It's your frame of mind. It could be little Italian ladies, or probably given the area Norwegian, Welsh, Poles,
Portuguese.
Yeah, who knows?
No, it's too cold.
Definitely not. No.
People tended to move to areas that had a similar, temperature.
Ish. There's lots of Italians in New York City.
Yeah.
Like Southern Italians in New York.
That was largely because that was like the port you could get to.
Yeah.
Like if there was a port of Miami at that time that they could all travel to, it would be just filled with a bunch of Italians.
That's fair.
They'd be like, so we're both on peninsulas. It's warm here. Yeah, let's stay.
So there's a Naples.
Yeah. So those are the notes of Anthony of Petoskey.
On the plus side, he's not here to elaborate.
Yes, thank goodness. Thank goodness for that. I mean, I do miss him, though, because it honestly seems like every time I have the chance to meet him, we are ships in the night.
I say this genuinely. I would happily trade places with you.
That would be interesting.
So you could see your friend.
Yeah, we might have to do that sometime, perhaps.
And most importantly, I wouldn't.
That's right. We'll find some time for you to get together with that other guy, Rufus.
I'm not a violent man, but that guy just
really makes you want to break something, right?
He makes me reconsider a lot of things.
Yeah.
I mean, I've met MTM. I can't stand like 95% of her stuff, but she does have a sweetheart.
Yes.
Like she insisted after Halloween last year that I should have the costume that she was wearing because it was scandalously not blue enough and showed her elbows.
Plus, but
she did say that I am the type of, I'm not repeating the word here, who would wear this type of thing. So
It was a little judgy, but
Yeah.
but just be honest. Hunting for a vampire pope is one of the cooler things I've ever heard about.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just really kind of concerned about how that's going to go off. I mean, MTM...
And again, I am still... I'm not 100% on if this is they're a Van Helsing or a Reinfeld in this situation.
I'm confident that it's just going to end up being like, bike SSPX bikers.
So here's the picture I really want to paint for you and the viewers, because this is what's in my head, right?
Okay.
MTM
Yep.
and Anthony on a National Treasure level adventure that involves, from what I can tell, not remaining in the country.
I like that.
I mean, it is Anthony. He'll probably be like, actually, the secret lair of the vampire pope is just outside of Reno, Nevada.
As long as it's not Peoria, Indiana, because I mean, he's got some real things for Indiana. He loved that place.
Wait, I got it. They're in Quebec because it is the Avion papacy, and in the New World, it's in New France.
The Avignon, yes. All right, well, I'd like to thank Anthony, but I can't, in all good Christian honesty, say that I'm thankful for most of this. I do love the suggestion for St. Anthony Chapel. If you are going to be in the Pittsburgh area, you needs to go.
Or it's actually worth making a trip to Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
With that as your focus.
Yeah, I mean, if you are, realistically speaking, I'd say if you are on the eastern side of the Mississippi, it is not a terribly long distance to go to get to Pittsburgh from just about anywhere.
I do feel like a Pennsylvania, holy tour would be good. You got that. You got the again, like, not even across town, the Orthodox equivalent of that. You go to Philly and they have
cheesesteak.
Oh yeah.
No. I believe one of the saints or blesseds. I'm pretty sure there's some, We'll
look this up.
Well, and they almost certainly have something of St. John Newman, because he was Archbishop there.
Go down below.
Somewhere around there, there's the what is he now? Venerable Bishop Fonchine?
Well, I mean, between
good luck finding it, because they're fighting over that body. But
between the Archdiocese of New York and then Peoria, Illinois. Yeah.
Anyways, go down below. Tell us what you think of these pilgrimage sites. Maybe give us some of your own favorites if you have any. If you like the idea of a Popish plot, Pennsylvania pilgrimage. I already am loving the alliteration there.
The Popish plot pilgrimage to Pittsburgh.
Yes. Well, to Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Tour. Give that a shout out in the comments, because that's how we're going to know that you might actually be interested in us trying to make that happen.
Or, in a weird thing, because it was part of the theme was catching them all, have you used Pokemon Go to find important religious sites? Like, do you know that, the church for, I believe it is St. Elizabeth Seton, is across from the Staten Island Ferry?
Yes, I did know that, but because of Pokemon Go. Yeah.
I'm like, wait, this is that's an interesting stop.
Well, I will say, this is by far the least frustrated I've ever felt at the end of an Anthony episode.
I think it's because, A, the person telling you about this is all the way over here. And B, is not Anthony.
Also, it's Halloween, so tomorrow, half off candy.
Yeah, go out to the stores tomorrow. Get all the leftover candy,
and go to church, even though it's not going to be a holy day of obligation because it's Saturday.
You could, if you don't work on Saturday, you could max everything. Go Saturday night. Be like, I know it's technically not the Mass for All Saints Day, but it counts even if it doesn't need to. It's Sunday.
I was out of town last weekend.
If you can convince someone to have a wedding Saturday night, you're all set. You got 3 things at once.
I was out of town last weekend. The church that I was at was actually advertising doing an All Saints Mass at 8:30 in the morning. So that way they got it done while it was still Saturday.
Anytime before 4 p.m.
And until next time, remember to live your faith.
Love your faith.
Share that love.
And have a very happy Halloween.
Trick or treat.